Hey guys, meteorologist Doug Hetty. It is a Wednesday afternoon, cruising right on through the work week. I hope your week has been going great. I had a big talk yesterday, so I wasn't at the news station, was there Monday, but I'll be back once again as we go through the rest of the week. Weather 2020 video. So here is what we are going to do today. We do have some changes finally coming in, which is great. It is so dry. We need rain so bad. So we're going to take a look at that, and we're going to go a little bit long range as well, and take a look at some rain chances, which is fantastic because, again, we need it so bad. All right, huge shout out to my boy Superior Roofing and Construction, a four-state premier roofing contractor. They're local, 7th and High Street. If you have some roofing needs, make sure you give Cole, Evan, and Carlos a call. The number is right there on the screen. They will get you hooked up even if you just want your roof checked out after all the severe weather that we had during the spring months. All right, let's jump in. Let's see what is going on. You can see a big storm system spinning up through the Dakotas, North Dakota, South Dakota, the upper level low back in eastern parts of Montana. So we do have some clouds extending south with that, but we are going to start to see some changes over the next couple days. So this afternoon is pretty quiet, but let's look at the upper levels. So you can see the winds. This is 1,500 millibars, 15, 17, 18,000 feet. But you can see the upper level winds kind of rotating a little hump right through parts of Texas into Oklahoma. That is our ridge of high pressure. So what that does is it forces these storm systems that you're seeing out across Montana into the Dakotas to shift north. But as that ridge breaks down a little bit as we head into the weekend, that's when we're going to start to see some changes across the region, which, boy, do we need. So first off, let's just go through the next couple days, and then we'll jump long range. All right, this afternoon, heating up near 90, Kansas City, Joplin, Fort Smith, 88, 91, and Tulsa, 93. In Oklahoma City. We are going to watch a few little thunderstorms trying to pop up central Kansas, but they just really can't stay together. So I'm going to go into Thursday morning. You can see maybe a couple little showers try to get in southeastern Kansas, maybe one or two into Joplin, but I'm going to promise you right now it's not going to do enough to make much of a difference. But we'll start with a few clouds, maybe a random shower, eastern Kansas, southwest Missouri. All right, let's go into Thursday afternoon. Scattered thunderstorms try to get going once again. So we're looking north central Kansas. So we're looking from our north central Missouri, Sedalia, Warrensburg, over toward Columbia. And then there's a front. You can see this wind shift line right along the I-35 corridor. So some scattered strong storms try to get going southeast Kansas, north central parts of Oklahoma. Also notice the highs, 90 in Kansas City, 84 West Plains, Fort Smith, up to about 92 degrees. As we go through Thursday evening, scattered thunderstorms get going from Kansas City to southeastern parts of Kansas, and a few of these guys could be a little bit stronger, all the way down toward Tulsa and even Oklahoma City. Good news is, yeah, there's some chances for some thunderstorms. Bad news is they are going to be very scattered, and they fall apart as we go through the night. So let's go into Friday morning for you. Another hot one. Look at these temperatures. So we are going to heat up. So 90 Kansas City, St. Louis, Springfield 93 near 100. Tulsa, Oak City, Wichita. Notice again some scattered thunderstorms, central parts of Kansas. Another complex. So these areas Friday night we'll start to get some rain. So we're looking central, eastern parts of Kansas. So Wichita, up toward Topeka, Lawrence, even Kansas City. And a few of these guys may get into southeastern parts of Kansas. And then as we go into Saturday morning, any thunderstorms we do see out there are mainly going to be along and north of the I-44 corridor. But again, we have a storm system finally coming in. So hit and miss storms as we go through the next couple days. All right, let's look at these upper levels. So right now you have our big storm just east of Billings, and then I want to watch this guy near San Francisco. Here's our ridge of high pressure, upper level wave, out across the eastern third of the country. All right, let's go through time here. And we're going to stop this into the weekend. Here's Saturday, 4 p.m. See this guy, southern parts of Colorado, and this is still right on track with the cycling weather pattern, this same system that we had back about the second week of August, second week, kind of the beginning of the second week. So this is right on track And what it's going to do is actually finally bring some rain in to the Central Plains, which is great because we need it. So we're going to watch this system kind of pass by. Now, the bulk of the moisture is going to cut through Kansas, Nebraska, Iowa, up into the Great Lakes. As it passes by, a strong cold front drops in, cools us all down for the first half of next week. Then the second half of the week, we go back under to the ridge of high pressure. I also want you to show you this. A lot of the models are trying to pick up on a hurricane. So we're looking at the middle of next week, and the consensus in general has kind of been tracking in and then possibly going out into the Atlantic Ocean. Very similar to what we saw with Debbie, kind of a mix of Beryl and Debbie. Remember, cycling weather pattern. So we are going to see these storm systems in the same spot. So that is something that we want to watch as we get into next week. It doesn't look like it's going to give the Central Plains any moisture, which kind of stinks, unless if it would shift a little bit farther toward the west. So let's look at some rainfall for you. So let's go into Saturday. Showers and thunderstorms, western Kansas, and then along and north of that I-44 or that I-70 corridor from Topeka to Kansas City. So remember, I mentioned the heaviest rain is going to go Nebraska into Iowa, but I want to show you this. So here's Sunday morning. There's a cold front that extends from Wichita to Oklahoma City. Watch this front as it pushes east. It should drag some thunderstorms through from Joplin, Tulsa to Oklahoma City, the areas that really need the rain. Farther north, if you live north central Kansas, Topeka, Lawrence, Kansas City, St. Joe, up toward Omaha and Des Moines, you guys get the better shot for more beneficial rain out of this storm system. With that front that drops through, check this out. We're talking about highs into the 70s. Topeka, Kansas City, Jeff City, Columbia, near 80. In Joplin, still a little bit warmer once you get a little bit farther south at Little Rock, but temperatures great to start next week. Then a slow warming trend as we go through the week. So we are going to have those rain chances on Saturday, Sunday, and then cooler as we start next week. And then the rest of the week is going to be quite a bit cooler as we go through next week. All right, let's do a little bit of long range. Let's take a look. Let's go into the first week of October. Can you believe we only have about a week and a half left of September, which is crazy. So to finish up September, of course, hot the rest of this week, rain chances into the weekend, strong cold front early next week, warming trend through the rest of next week. As we get into that first week of October, we are going to have some rain chances on Sunday and Monday, which would be the 29th and 30th. Temperatures cooler the first week of October. So I plugged this in Joplin, and temperatures great that first week. But look at the warming trend. 6th through the 12th, we're talking about temperatures above average and then cooling down through the middle of the month. So let's look at some low temperatures. Look at this. 16th, 17th, we're looking at possible frost, which is kind of crazy. Let's go a little bit farther north. Let's go to Kansas City, and we'll see if we could possibly get a freeze. So if we go into that same period, also a possible frost. So that's when we really start to see changes. I would love to get a frost and freeze early because my allergies have been killing me, but we're going to stay fairly warm. At least we get that cool down early next week. But the new cycling weather pattern is setting up right now, so I can't wait to see the new pattern. So on the global predictor, of course, you can go out to January, you can go out to February, you can go out to March, but as this new cycling weather pattern really takes shape, we're going to see a little bit of adjustment as we go down the road. But I'm super excited to get into this new pattern because I'm tired of this old pattern. Of course, we're going to have a little bit of a La Nina, a little bit of a neutral phase influence with that. All right, guys, so that's what I got for you today. Of course, any questions, comments, leave it in the comment section below. Yeah, make sure you like and subscribe. We'll do another video tomorrow. We'll kind of break this all down. I'm just happy we're getting a little bit of action because it has been boring over the past month or so. All right, guys, enjoy your Wednesday.